Oh man, I'm gonna really miss Priest. Being able to heal Moira up, so important. We keep these or just mulligan for Crazed Alchemist? I think mulliganing for Crazed Alchemist is too important. And we get one. I'm gonna need to tweak this deck. It's, you know, I haven't really learned how to, what to play around well yet. I guess we just Crazed Alchemist that and plan to trade into that. We have Execute.
You love my new recipe.
Oh yeah, Imp Gang bosses are pretty difficult. I really want to play Deathbite, but at the same time, the extra 1 damage is like fucking terrible. I guess we do that trade.
Don't rush me.
And look for more answers. Might be shield slamming it. 2 of them. I have a Spellbreaker for something like an Abomination. Oh, it still makes the 1/1. Oh yeah, he has ridiculous card draw. I forgot about this. I almost want AoE at this point. He'll probably put out AoE at some point though. I guess we drop the Acolyte, look for more answers. Or kill something. Plan to trade into that, he'll probably trade into that. A little low on health. There's a Death Spite. You think he does the Acolyte or goes face? Okay, face it is. A little low on life. Ooh. I like getting a bunch of armor. Produce a bunch of 1/1s, but they'll die to his weapon anyway. And we have things that'll benefit from the Death Rattle anyway.
What we do.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we have to Spellbreaker that, so that she doesn't die to it. And also, we do also have an Earthen Ring. We could Earthen Ring then, but no, I think take advantage of the Spellbreaker while we have it.
Magic shall not save.
Can Earthen Ring later. Now we take the damage, we're not that dead yet. Probably Flame Strikes. Another annoying thing he has. Oh, nope. That's gonna do 1 damage, then I guess we heal it up. She's gonna die anyway, so we may as well draw the card, get the armor. I think we need a heal just yet. Can we... We'd like to do that though. If we Cruel Task, it doesn't die to it. I guess we Cruel Task then do that trade. And then Shield Maiden. We could also Gram. Like, he doesn't really have spot removal. So we could start pounding face. Gram will be at 5 health though, which is a bit close to dying to Flame Strike. Probably has more abominations and things. But I think we need to armor up as well.
Strike.
We will get a bunch of armor from this.
Die, mage.
Means I think we want to just get a threat out.
I can take the hit.
Okay. Oh, we have to Earthen Ring now. Action Ring's a pain. These are gonna die anyway. Maybe we'll do it in the right order to maximize armor. We can get a good trade on that at least. This is right to get more armor, I believe. play it? Yeah, well, we have to play it before we start killing this anyway.
No problem.
Strike.
Race for impact.
Are we too vulnerable to Flame Strike here? This doesn't die to Flame Strike anyway, but it gets down to 1 health. I think we guard against Flame Strike here by not putting out more minions. That was the right call. Maybe we'll keep this at 5 health. We're having pretty low on cards, that's relatively good. But it's still a long way to go in this game.
I can take the hit.
I have a lot of armor. Flame Imp. Do we start Gore Howling? Yeah. Guess we start Gore Howling. We'd like to keep this alive, can we? Oh, now we can. Well, at least he's out of cards, but he does have a massive card draw engine. That's good. The Owl for when the next Abomination or whatever comes along. I think now we start Grooming. Because he has so few good ways to actually deal with things. Keep 2 big threats alive. Getting a bit greedy, but he's in top deck mode. We need to take advantage. Draws one of the best cards he can in that circumstance. That's pretty annoying. But we can start going to face. May as well develop the Gore Howl.
What lurks in the
Really? Okay, that's fine. He's already damaged. We have to keep doing some face damage. Definitely don't want to silence her. That... We have 17 damage. We're getting close to lethal.
Strike.
Take it out to protect that. Depends what he draws. Does he have an answer to Gromash? Does he have an answer to Grobash? That's not it, because of the Owl. And we got it, baby! We got it. Now, we want to find a way to kill her. Yeah, we have Execute. Oops, almost messed that up.
Strike.
No, Moira! You will pay! My blade.
Really? So, that actually works on the first attempt. Control Warrior, very controlling. Let's take a look at the deck.
You managed to...
Here is the deck. It's along the lines of Control Warrior, though fewer big threats than usual. Only 2 legendaries, in fact. It focuses on being able to keep up in the early game and have answers. So you have your Executes for getting rid of big things or kind of more threatening things. Shield Slams to pair with your Shield Blocks and Shield Maidens to get really good value out of that removal. Voodoo Doctors to heal Moira back up. There's a lot of... There's pretty much taking every single card which gives you an ability to deal with Moira not dying. So it's a bit greedy in that respect, and that limits the rest of your deck, but you have such value cards, if you look at things like Gorehowl, that you can make up for it. Voodoo Doctors, so that, you know, if she gets down to 1 health and he plays an unstable ghoul and you don't have a silence, you can heal her back up to 3 health. After you've Crazed Alchemisted. This is all predicated on Crazed Alchemisting her at the beginning. Fiery War Axes to take out Flame Imps and whatnot. Armor Smiths to build you up more armor so you survive and have options for Shield Slam and whatnot. Crazed Alchemist, you want a mulligan, I think exclusively for this card, honestly. It's so important to have it at the beginning. Cruel Taskmaster to help turn your Acolytes and Armor Smiths into kind of good early or better early game creatures that can kind of deal with more threats. take out 1/1s like imps and loot hoarders and lepinomes and stuff. Ends up being pretty good. Trigger Grom sometimes. Ironbeak Owls and Spellbreakers are basically to silence abominations, or unstable ghouls if, you know, Moira's at 1 health and you can't heal her up. It just gives you more answers to the ways he's trying to kill his wife, even though he's pretending to not want her to die. Shield blocks draw you cards into your answers and give you health, and combo with Shield Slam, the usual. Acolyte of Pain for card draw. Earthen Ring Farseer, again, to heal up Moira. The good thing is all these kind of utility cards are common only, which gives me some hope it might be doable, common card only deck. Spellbreakers we talked about. Shield Maidens, just really good value of getting a beefy minion out that survives Flame Strike as an extra bonus. Gorehowl, we even put 2 in because it's just so value. Like, if you don't die, as in, you know, if you can keep armoring up and keep staying alive and have a comfortable life total, this is just such a value card. With these 2 cards, you can theoretically get like a 14 for 2 in a sense. He doesn't really play any big threats, if I remember right. So you can clean up pretty much everything one at a time. You just need to have enough life endurance. And Gromash, we saw why is valuable. There isn't really any spot removal in Thaurissan's deck. Flame Strike is like the closest there is. Obviously, it's not spot removal. So if this can get in, you know, face damage for a few turns, especially if he's low on cards, that can win you the game. And Alexstrasza is an extra, you know, let's say you're keeping up kind of neck for neck, but he's still at, you know, a huge amount of armor, a huge life total. This helps get him down a bit so that you can potentially win a fatigue race at the end, or just, you know, kill him with Gromash, Taskmaster, that kind of thing. That's the deck. Worked for me on the first attempt. Gives me hope for future battles with him, that with Thaurissan, that do not utilize Priest, which I think has the most natural advantage of being able to heal Moira with their hero power. That's the deck. Warrior does have a pretty good advantage, though, of being able to heal itself with the armoring up, because life, taking a lot of damage is a bit of an issue with Moira out and all the different weapons he has and stuff. Anyway, that's the deck. We'll move on to the next challenge. See you soon.